And welcome back to the Digimon Partner Series. Today, on Tuesday, as always. We've done Goku. Let's do Vegeta. This one's not suggested by anyone. This is in my personal list, so here you go. Now, as always, I always got to start either with the rookie or I got to start with the Mega. That's basically where I can get the idea of where the Digimon's line is going. Now, also keep in mind that Digimon are not one-to-one reflections of their partner. They definitely share some traits, but it's more that they complement their partner, either the strengths or what they represent, like Crest of Courage and Agumon, Friendship, Gabumon, all that. Or they're there to kind of bring the person out of their shell and complement and make up for some of the things that the other person lacks. Gomamon, for instance, he's a reliable friend, but in terms of what is his name? Joe. Joe is a worrywart guy, kind of guy that, is overly responsible. And Gomamon kind of helps balance him out and gets him out of his shell. So I figured out pretty quick with Vegeta that I wanted to go. I started with the Mega. There was a Mega in mind that stood out that I'm like, this works for Vegeta, I think. So let me backtrack with that. And when I got to the end, I realized very quickly that, yeah, no matter what I do, if I showed you where it's going to end versus where it's going to begin, or vice versa, you'll know immediately where I was going with this. So let's just get to the rookie like I normally do and get to it. Impmon. Can you guess where this line's going to go? Now, when I say Impmon, I don't mean the description we get for Impmon in, say, the data books or are on the wiki, where he's described as a mischievous prankster, but generally will stand up to stronger Digimon, all that. I more look towards, and to be fair, that part of his personality might be there, but I look more towards the Impmon we get in Digimon Tamers, who has that, but is also very jealous of others, their bonds, the level of strength they're gaining, and wanted more power, and made a deal for it in many ways, kind of like Vegeta did with Bobby, for example, or the fact that he just gets very angry with Goku about, him so much Kakarot, surpassing him or still beating him no matter what. So there was that. The evolution for Impmon we have here, I went with Meramon. Now, Meramon is an evolution of Impmon. Most people know who Meramon is. He was one of the first main Digimon you saw in the original series. I also like the idea that, first off, he's very humanoid. But also, he is a burning fire. He is living fire. And this can be likened in several ways. It can be likened in just pure energy, kind of like the Saiyan aura. Or it could be his Saiyan pride that burns. I've always liked Meramon. He's a very simplistic design, but he's a simplistic design that works. For the ultimate level, though, I went with SkullMeramon. And the reason I went with SkullMeramon, we're going to go down one. There, nope, down one more. Nope, up one more. There we go. We'll go back in just a little bit. SkullMeramon. Now, the reason we have Meramon is because I went backwards, started with the Mega and went back. SkullMeramon was the Mega, or the ultimate, I liked the most out of this. He's very bulky, very powerful. He's got the blue hair. You could represent this as a transformation similar to Super Saiyan, even Super Saiyan Blue, although obviously he's not God level in terms of strength. He's still very powerful. And it's just an upgraded form. This is one of the ones where it just really is the placeholder going into the last one. So without further ado, you probably figured it out with Impmon, but his Mega is Beelzemon, one of the 7 Demon Lord Digimon. And just a cool Digimon in general. This works many, many, many different levels. One, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he is the Sin of Gluttony. Continually consuming. This works on several levels. A, Vegeta is never satisfied with how strong he is. As a Saiyan, he's always wanting to get stronger. B, their appetites are huge. C, Beelzemon loves to fight very powerful opponents, as does a Saiyan. And then you get into not secret fact, but the ace in the hole fact. He has an extra form beyond this, because he's got his blast form. Now, I couldn't find a picture of the blast form set. Well, that's not true. I couldn't find a picture like this that that didn't have a background, similar to Impmon and SkullMeramon here. And if I were going to have blast mode Beelzemon, I did want to have an image like that, and I couldn't find it. But still, the fact is that he has that form beyond that. That is basically, again, still going beyond. It was similar to how Vegeta went into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution against Jiren. He continued to go past his limits. And Digimon can continue to do that. I mean, Mega is the standard final form, but there is a form beyond it. There's Ultra. I think it's called Ultra. Or I think it's like Super Mega or something like that. There are forms beyond Mega. They are more powerful than Mega Digimon. Like your standard run-of-the-mill Mega Digimon, which are already insanely powerful in their own right. Now, this line ultimately, I think, works pretty well for Vegeta. It's a line that, if we look at it from Impmon to Beelzemon, he never truly betrays his principles. Yes, he's a little power hungry, but he still will stand up to bigger Digimon and try to fight him. Then the Saiyan's burning passion takes hold, kind of affecting his partner, turning him into Meramon, SkullMeramon. And then when he finally matures, Beelzemon, despite being a kind of evil Digimon to some degree, as we saw in Tamers, does have a heart and does care to some degree for the people he cares about. So it does, I think, work for Vegeta, as he's still not someone who has the best personality all the time, but he's on the right side. He's on the side of good. And so I like this for Vegeta's Digimon partner and the Digivolution line that goes with it. But this is just my opinion. What would you do differently if you would do something differently for Vegeta? Let me know in the comments below. But until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you folks later.